Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is crazy. First of all, I gotta be normal on camera because I don't know. Every time I start recording, I just don't act like myself. I'm never myself though, but we're gonna be myself today. So, first things first, I'm gonna be recording on my phone because I don't have a microphone right now. And I really hope that I'm able to sync the video with the audio. I did a little snap, so I was able to cue it. So we'll see if this gets uploaded like this. But I don't even know what to say when I do stuff like this. I don't want to be like, "Welcome back to my channel," because I don't want to sound like an average YouTuber. And I'm not gonna lie, I've actually already thought about this script before I even started like saying it. So already not off to an authentic start, which is not good. But I just want to welcome you guys back. This is really crazy. I don't even know what to say. So, okay, first of all, what is this? Well, wait, should I start there? Okay, wait. First of all, there's probably not going to be a lot of cuts in this video because of the audio again. And I don't want to do a whole lot of cuts because I don't know if I'm going to be able to cut the audio. So we'll see. This is a trial run. This is a trial one. This is the first episode. So, what is this? You may be asking. So this is going to be... Okay, so... I've kind of already started this before. Let's rewind back to the very beginning. If you're seeing this and you've known me in like the past 2 or 3 years, you probably don't know that this channel I've had for like years since I was in like 8th grade. So if you have known me since 8th grade, you've known that I used to make YouTube videos on this channel. 7-7, How to Dance en Quinceañera, my first day of high school, Smash or Pass. Those all might ring a bell. Am I even in focus? Don't know. Those all might ring a bell to you. And if they do, that's because I was on this channel and I used to make those videos. So if you're a new person who's like seen this video, which a lot of people probably will be, I used to make YouTube videos when I was in middle school. They are on this channel. Some of them are on this channel. Some of them were on a channel that's deleted now because I got in trouble and I had to delete my old channel. But a lot of them, before I was doing this, I was looking at the channel and I saw a lot of the old videos and I was like, oh my God. So I still have them, but they're privated and maybe one day they'll be reopened, but most likely no. I almost thought about deleting them. Actually, I was like, should I just permanently delete this? I don't even have to know, but I was like, it's for the nostalgia effect. But that is what used to be on this channel. This channel is completely wiped now, starting from zero. I'm filming this on the January 1st of 2026, so starting at zero completely. That's why I wanted to film it today. It will probably be posted tomorrow, but I wanted to at least do it on the 1st so it could be authentic that way. But yeah, so I guess what I kind of want to do with this is I had an idea since I've always loved creating videos and like I used to do vlogs and all that other stuff, but I never really took any of it serious. I was like, okay, what is something easy that like, you could just do really simple and just nothing crazy. And I was like, oh, like I could just talk to a camera and oh my God, I'm like saying it out loud and I'm like, what the frick, dude? Just talk to a camera and be like, like get to know me vibes, like get to know me, because a lot of people who are probably seeing this are my friends. As you guys know, I've always been really active on social media and like I've always had an expression for like photography and videography and stuff like that. So I've always liked it, but I just kind of never really knew what to do, and I was like, I don't know. I've always wanted to go back to the idea because like YouTube, like I was like, I didn't really want to be like a content creator. I was kind of just posting videos for fun and entertainment. I never took it serious and like grind and like was actually trying to become a YouTuber because that takes a lot of work and it's just a lot of luck. And these days too, literally everyone, not like everyone's trying to become a YouTuber, but everyone can just upload a video and just go like viral, like on YouTube or on TikTok and stuff like that. Obviously TikTok's easier because the algorithm, but YouTube is a lot harder because so many people are trying to post videos on YouTube. So that's not really what this is. It's not me trying to be like an influencer, like a podcaster. I guess you could say this is a podcast, but I don't want to call it that because I'm not like the other girls. I'm different and unique. I'm just kidding. But I am kind of thinking of this more as a like kind of a digital journal diary. You're like, that's what a podcast is. No, this is different, you guys. I promise it is. Is this recording? Don't know. But I kind of just wanted to like, okay, so here's my goal. I want to make, I think, a total of probably 10 videos, and I'm going to post them throughout the month. Or yeah, post them throughout the month, and at the end at the end of the month is when like I'll be like, oh guys, I posted these videos. So these are kind of just like digital diaries. You know, I'm gonna post a video. This one is gonna be called "In My Room" because it's in my room when this is the intro video. And you know, I'm just gonna post videos, you know, in little spots around town. You know, just doing whatever randomly. So I guess it kind of is a podcast, but like a little bit different at the same time. Also, forgive my camera if it's going in and out of focus. I think it's trying really hard to focus on me, but I'm pretty far away, so I don't know how in focus I am. Maybe I'll scoot it up just a little bit, so it's easy for you to see me. I really hope it's in focus. It'll be embarrassing if it's not. I'm gonna be like, great start to the YouTube or the videos. But yeah, that's kind of just what this is. It's nothing serious. I'm like over trying to like post serious things, post serious videos and stuff like that, because it's just like, I don't want to say it's corny, because it's not. Like, obviously if you're a content creator or you make videos like this, you do you. But I just feel like since everyone does it, like it's just like, oh, like he's trying to be an influencer, and it's just like, ugh, no. It's just me talking to people. So I guess that's kind of what the goal of these videos are. And I'm sorry I keep moving around. I don't really know. I don't like what I'm wearing, first of all. Don't like a lot of things about this right now. But, you know, we're doing what we gotta do. So, I kind of think for this first introductory video, the best thing, I can't tell if this is in focus. Like, I'm scared it's not. The best thing, or the first thing that I think we should do, since it's the 1st of January 2026, is kind of talk about our New Year's goals, or my New Year's goals, and what I plan on doing this year. So I guess kind of the first thing is this. If this continues, or like, if I keep up with this, then like that's going to be like one of my resolutions. So that's going to be one of my goals, is to kind of be consistent with something. And this is low-key an excuse and something to be consistent with. So honestly, that's the real reason I'm doing this right now, is just to try and prove to myself I could be consistent with something for once in my life. But yeah, I kind of wanted to get my creative juices back and flowing again. Just with creation, because you guys know, like, as I said, I'm a very, like, I love creating things, like pictures. I love photography, I love videography and stuff like that. So I was like kind of wanting to do that with this. Oh my gosh, I need to relax. Like, I'm on camera, so I'm like thinking I have to have a script and know what to say, but I really don't. Like, I just need to talk. I talk to myself all the time. This is no different. So yeah, I think that's definitely one of the goals, is I want to be consistent with something and just try it out. Like, you know, I'm like, even if nobody sees this, I'll have these as a memory, and I could just look back on it in like 10 years and be like, whoa, that's kind of, I was just so naive, or something. But yeah, so being consistent with something is one of my New Year's goals for this year. Another goal that I think I definitely have is trying to explore new things and venture out just in general. So whether that be with like creativity, creation wise, or just with other things. This last year, let's talk about 2025 first of all. Let's do a 2025 recap. What happened in 2025? So what happened in 2025 was, what happened in 2025? Really not a lot. 2025 overall, I'd rate it like a 8 out of 10, honestly. It was a good year for me. It wasn't amazing, but it also wasn't terrible. I'm here, I'm alive, so that's all that matters. It was a pretty good year. The year, I'm definitely gonna remember the summertime the most about 2025. I just had such a fun summertime. I was working at Mazda, and I met this really cool chick, that She was my coworker, and it was such a blast. I wonder if she's gonna see this. Okay, um, and I went to Niagara Falls. I went to Canada for the first time, so I did some traveling. I went to Vermont in October in the fall, so that was really nice too. Um, and I think I kind of just did a lot of exploring and just kind of, I don't want to say healing, but in some ways I definitely did do some healing. I was in a relationship temporarily for a little amount of time. Oh, okay. Um, so that was an experience as well, a great experience. Learned a lot from that I plan on carrying over into this year. So I think just a lot of year of, it was definitely me kind of putting my toes in the water for kind of the stuff that I want to experience this year for sure. Is this crooked? I can't tell. Sorry, I'm gonna be fidgeting with this the entire time, just so you know. Um, but I would definitely say like dipping my toes in the water with things like that. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. This is the last time I'm gonna fidget with it, but I just really need to make sure it's in focus right now. And if it's crooked, I'm really sorry about that too. Um, is it like? Does it look crooked to you? Um, we're just gonna leave it. We're just gonna leave it. This is the first one. It's a test. I think I told you I'm gonna get a mic. So this is the first one. This is the demo. This is the concept. Okay. Hopefully you get the idea. I'm not a professional. I told you this is not me being a professional. If I was trying to be a professional podcaster, I'd have my studio equipment. I'd have my studio lighting, not my IKEA lamp. But this is just me being authentic and real with you. But yeah. But yeah, no, 2025 was definitely a reflection year for sure. Learned a lot, gained a lot that I plan on taking into this year, and I'm really excited. I really want to travel this year. I really want to just expand my social circle too. For a lot of people, I don't know if they know, I live in Virginia. I've lived here since I graduated high school because I used to live in St. Louis about 2.5 years ago. And I live near DC. So I don't really have like a huge social circle. I know a few people, but I don't have like a big social circle, which is fine. It's fine. I'm definitely a person who kind of likes to be independent and by myself, but I do want to branch out and meet some new people this year for sure. And just live life and just, I really want to experience. I want to, the key word this year to be experience, because that's just really want to gain what I want to gain and what I want to gain out of like all of my years of existence. Um, but yeah, there's just a lot of things that I really want to do. So this will be kind of the first thing that I can kind of see if I can put to the test of me being, you know, what's it called? Oh my God, the wording. I'm forgetting the wording. Me being, I'm giving myself 3 seconds. Me being, I don't remember the word, you guys. I'm so sorry. It's been a long day. It's like 11 o'clock at night right now. I had work earlier. I was like, should I film this? I had to because it's the first of the year, so I had to be authentic. Um, but yeah, um, I want to say that last year I was kind of just, I don't want to say like in a rut, but like the age, I'm 20, I'll be 21 at the end of the month. So I'm entering my 20s. Um, and I already have entered my 20s this past year. But it's kind of crazy that I'm already being 21, and it's like, wow, like this is how fast it goes. And like, I only have like 9 more years until I'm 30 years old. Do you know you have 30 minutes? um, but yeah, and it's just like, I really want to make the most out of it and all of that stuff. Um, but I think I did a lot of reflecting with just, being in a relationship and stuff like that and self identity. I've been doing a lot of focusing on that recently because I think it's just at my age. I'm 20, I'm not in, I'm an adult now. Well, I'm about to be an adult. So, when you start to mature mentally and stuff, those things kind of come back in your head and you're like, wow, like these are, the things, my qualities, my characteristics, and what I want to change and what I want to improve on in the future. And it also might just maybe because I'm like a psychology major, so I've always been really in tune with emotions. But I definitely don't think that's a bad thing. I think everyone should be very in tune with their emotions and how they feel and how they approach things in life, because I think it's very, very valuable to have that sense of self-awareness for sure. So yeah, I did a lot of reflecting last year. And the year before that, I had finished my first year at a 4 year that I went to for my freshman year of college. That was very I experienced a lot. It wasn't, the best experience, and I kind of had to deal with a lot of heavy emotions from that, the aftermath of that. But, I spent most of 2024 sitting with those emotions and dealing with it. I actually had a video on here that I might upload back that was kind of me explaining everything that I went through that year and just kind of how it affected me mentally. But I think definitely I feel a lot better from that place for sure. But ever since then, I've always kind of just been really reflecting on myself and just trying to improve things, with my self esteem, with my anxiety, things of that nature, because it's all kind of coming to light now how much it's been affecting me my whole life. And I don't want it to anymore. Obviously, I'm going to have my moments where it's like, it's just life and it's just natural and it's just how, your emotions are. Um, but oh, I heard a noise. But I think it's also always good to kind of sit with those things, because if you don't sit with them and they kind of just, brew underneath you, it's gonna just make things worse for you in the end. So it's definitely good to address those emotions. This is a psychology podcast all of a sudden. Um, but yeah, no, I've just been doing a lot of that. And I kind of just I think I'm really doing all of this as a space for people to get to know me again. I mean, this isn't trying to be one of those things where it's like, oh my God, like I want millions of to see this. Even if just my friends see this or like family members, this is a way for you to kind of get to know me a little bit better, because I think most of my life I think I've been very genuine my whole life and authentically myself. But then for a moment there, me being myself, I don't think I felt was very safe. So I kind of shut myself down for, I want to say, like middle school and like kind of a lot of high school. Um, but now that I'm outside of that and, I'm like by myself out here and, I have all this time, it's like, why not just, be me? Um, so I think that's definitely kind of what it's come to now. But yeah, like this is just kind of a way for you guys to get to know me and just a form of self-expression. You know how people have their ways of like self-expression? I definitely would say like me being on camera or like me being in front of some sort of audience is my way of self-expression, which is actually crazy because of my anxiety. So you'd be like, oh, like I feel like you would hate people, but I don't know. I don't know how it works. I think it's easier because I'm in front of a camera and not in front of actual people. If I was in front of actual people, it'd be a little bit different of a story. But yeah, so big plans this 2026 year. I'm really, really excited. Um, I think I really want to tap into, like I said, my creative roots. I want to kind of get into, I kind of want to get into photography for sure. I was thinking about maybe doing a little side hustle moment where I was like maybe taking pictures, or I don't know, something with photography. Y'all know, I'll figure it out. um, but we'll see. We'll see where it goes. I just go with the flow at this point. But yeah, I definitely want to say a lot of last year was just kind of a lot of healing for me emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. I'm still doing that. I will probably be doing that for the rest of my life. Um, but it was a good year overall. Like overall, it was definitely um, a year that I will not forget, and a year of great experiences. And I just really hope that this year is the exact same way. Um, I don't like, I don't know. I think it's because this is like I feel like I have to have a script. So I don't really know what to say because I'm socially awkward. Um, but yeah, so I think this video won't be too much longer because I don't really even know what to say. Um, actually, maybe I should talk about 2025 a little bit more, just to kind of, because this is like the first day of the new year. Like I think I have to kind of just what goals and stuff like that. I should have I thought about writing a checklist down of the topics that I wanted to talk about, but then I got scared and I was like, ugh, let me just freeball it, because I want to be genuine. I want to be authentic with you guys. I don't want to be pre-planned, which I know sometimes it's probably good to be pre-planned, but um, maybe we can talk about the best moments of 2025. Let's talk about the best moments of 2025. I would say the top 5 moments of 2025 would be me going to Niagara Falls for sure. It was a very short trip. It was me, my mom, And my mom's friend, she's not my aunt. She's kind of like my play aunt, but like my mom and her go way back. Um, and then a friend of mine that joined us the last like day or two of the trip. It was very very nice. I love nature. I love to be outside. So we got to go see Niagara Falls, which is the big waterfall. So that was very, very beautiful. And Canada's really nice. We were kind of like, since Niagara Falls kind of like a more touristy area, it was kind of where we were, is like kind of more tourist and then the falls. So we didn't really get to go out and see, like the nature side of Canada. Like, I don't really know what's even out there, like Yukon or something. Um, but from what we did see, it was very, very nice. And I would definitely go back to Canada. And I would actually consider moving to Canada because Canada's a lot like the US, but like it's just like the people are nicer and quieter. And then a lot of things are just different. So I definitely liked Canada. Canada was definitely like a 10 out of 10 for me. I would definitely go back. Maybe visit Toronto. Um, no, Ontario. We did go to Toronto. We went to Toronto for a day. But it was rainy and it was really cold, so we didn't stay very long. But I want to go back and maybe go to Toronto and then maybe see some of like the wildlife side of Canada. So Canada would be on the list. Number two, what would number two be? I'd probably say number two would be I don't really know. This is so bad, you guys. I'm like, oh, what would number two be? Um, because I'm trying to think of what else I did last year. I think I'm trying to think of big things when it doesn't have to be anything big. It could just be like little things. I went to see Magdalena Bay, a concert with my now ex. So that was really nice. I love them. That was definitely number two. Seeing them in person was absolutely insane. It was super. It wasn't last minute. I had planned on seeing them all year, but it was very very nice. I guess three could be Vermont for sure. Vermont was very short. It was like a weekend trip. It was like just there. We were there a couple of days because the drive isn't very far. So my mom and I just wanted to drive up there. But it was very, very beautiful. I felt very serene. That was very much more nature side. And it was just really beautiful. And it was during the fall, so the leaves were turning. It was just very, very nice. I wish I could have stayed longer. That we stayed at a very, very nice lodge, like woodland. That it was a really gorgeous resort. So that was definitely another highlight of last year. Um, I don't know if I can think of five, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I don't think I can think of five because I didn't really do that much. I think honestly, also just the experiences that I had. I met a lot of people last year that were really cool, really nice. Obviously, I was in a relationship temporarily, which was very nice. My ex partner, he's great. I learned a lot, and I'll always have a spot for him in my heart. Um, and I think just in meeting people, since I am a psychology major, and meeting people and just getting to experience other people, just always I've always enjoyed that. And I think that's why I am a psychology major because I really love getting to know people, even if things don't end on great terms sometimes. Oh, I'm out of focus. Um I think I've been out of focus again this entire time, but I think it's the light. I'm sorry. Um Getting to know people is just something I just love to do. So all the great people that I've met last year, even if they don't, I didn't, some people might not like me, and that's okay. Um, I still had a great time meeting all of them. So I definitely say that was another uh, thing that I definitely enjoyed about last year. And overall, I mean, it was just a great year. So I'm really excited to look forward to this year in 2026. I have big goals. I want to travel, want to get into photography, keep this up, maybe, probably not, because I just want to do 10 episodes. And just like explore and experience, like I said, for the fifth time, because I'm just running out of things to say. I don't know if I could do 10 episodes of this, y'all. What am I supposed to talk about? What am I supposed to talk about? How do people do this? How do people just like get on camera and just talk? It's really weird because it's just like I can like okay, I know I'm gonna sound crazy. Maybe it's because I'm a psychology major. Maybe it's because I'm an only child. But I do, or like I do talk to myself a lot, like a lot, a lot. Like I'm talking full conversations. Like you would think somebody else is in the room, but it's just me. But when I get in front of a camera, I'm like all of a sudden I don't know what to say. I think it's because it's different because it's like I'm in front of a camera, so like I can't. They're just different. There's things that I can say and there's things that I can't say. for sure. Um, but also, oh yeah, with school, I have really big plans with school. So like, I go to community college right now. I'm on my second year. Um, I'm gonna be taking some summer credits, and then I want to say one more semester. I don't know, you guys. School is a. I don't want to say. School is just not my strong suit, unfortunately. Never has been. I'm just ADHD. Not. It's just really hard for me, but I love what I'm studying. So me being a psychology major is being a boost for sure for me to try and get my stuff together. But I do plan on getting my stuff together this year. The last couple of years I've been slacking, not gonna lie. But to be fair, I've kind of been dealing with a lot of personal things this last couple of years that have kind of interfered with my schooling. But this is a new year, a brand new start. So now we have no more excuses unless something happens again personally. But we will triumph, and if it happens, if it happens. So, but school, yeah, I really want to get deep into my studies this year. I want to do maybe some more research just in general with psychology and the things that I'm interested in psychology. For those of you who don't know, I really want to get into clinical therapy. I want to be a therapist. I don't really know what kind. I was thinking like young adults or teenagers, but therapy of some sort. And that's what I'm studying in school right now. Um, and I'm technically a junior, but I won't be graduating on time, which is crazy because technically, like next year, I'd be a senior. Dude, senior in college, and I'd be graduating already. Like, this is just so crazy. But yeah, I really want to get into that. I don't think this year, but I think at some point I've been thinking about traveling abroad for my studies, which is absolutely insane for me to say. If you would have asked me like 5 years ago, would I ever travel abroad? I would say like heck no. And a part of me is still saying heck no, but I think it would be great experience if I did that. So I there's a lot of ideas and like things that I kind of have in mind that I want to do. Also, am I ugly with my glasses on? Put them back on. I don't know. I don't know which is worse. I know what's worse. I shaved my mustache because I was trying to shape it up for the first time by myself because I got a new razor. So I was like, okay, let me shape up my mustache. And it was good. I had it shaped up. It was a little uneven on one side. So I was like, okay, let me try and fix it. And then I tried to fix it and then I messed it up and I just shaved it all off. This is the first time I haven't had a mustache in, I want to say like 2 or 3 years, y'all. So if you think I look chopped, trust. You don't gotta tell me. You don't gotta tell me. I have to deal with it. Okay, so just go easy on me. If I look a little chopped, it'll grow back. My facial hair grows back pretty fast. So yeah, just try and ignore that. I'm just gonna like go like this. But yeah. So there's just a lot of big plans that I have for this year, and I'm really excited. And honestly, like I want to say I'm going to take you guys along for the journey, but I can't promise that. I don't know. I would love to, if it allows me, and if, if I get the opportunities, then sure, I definitely will. But yeah, I think this was for the first video. It's about to be 30 minutes, so I'm probably gonna wrap it up. I just wanted to kind of give an introductory. All of the videos aren't going to be like this, but they're kind of going to be like this, I guess, in a way. And that's why I'm only doing like 10 videos for right now, because it's just like, girl, like nobody wants to hear you not even talk about anything. Like, you're gonna be like, this was so boring. 30 minutes of blabbering. But I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Next episode, I don't even know what I'm gonna do next. I gotta plan that out, but I will plan that out. Because I do plan on taking this serious, and I want you guys to enjoy it. I really want you to enjoy it, and I want us to just experience this together. I really hope this isn't crooked, and I really hope it's not been in and out of focus. I'm gonna post it anyways, just because I'm like, trial and error, y'all. Trial and error. And with that being said, my camera actually stopped recording because the limit was reached. So I definitely am going to wrap this up. But I just wanted to thank you for joining me on my little spiel tonight. Next video will hopefully be a little bit more professional, better, not in and out of focused camera, and hopefully a microphone, because I do plan on getting that. And it'll just be different. I'm not going to tell you where I'm going to be, because I don't even know where I'm going to be, low-key. But I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out, definitely. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video for what you did see. And If you hate me, comment down below. Uh, but yeah, so I think I'm gonna go to bed. Well, actually, I'm gonna watch this, probably cry because it's just so bad, and then upload it. But happy New Year's, happy 2026, y'all. We got this year. This is the year of lock in, bro. Like, we're locking in. We're locking in. We got this. If I got this, you got this. I have no doubt in your abilities. I believe in you and I love you, dude. So that is that. And on that note, I will see you guys in the next video, wherever and whenever that may be. So good night and happy New Year. Mwah.